So we're going to hand out, J-Mac, some grades for the postseason. You know, I mean,
it's just troubling because historically you've been like the most lenient teacher ever, just handing out grades like candy on Halloween. I'm concerned for some of these, Colin.
Okay.
Let's get started. What grade would you give LeBron James for his playoff performance?
C+.
What?
First of all, he's the worst three-point shooter in the entire playoffs. Okay. Now, he leads the Lakers in scoring, but there's concerns that he's kind of gone the what's the easiest shot I can take in the second half? He only gets a C+.
So he's almost averaging a triple-double and he got a C+. Okay. What grade would you give Anthony Davis?
I would give him a B because he does lead the team in rebounds, blocks, and contested shots. His defensive rating is plummeted because he's facing Jokić, and offensively you get a good game every other game.
Okay, Colin. Let's go to Austin Reeves. What's his grade?
I went back and forth on this. Based on what he is potentially, how about a B+? Because I don't think he's a B+ playoff guy. He has a team high plus 77 when he's on the floor, so he's good for winning. He's been a winning, productive player. He's leading the Lakers in fourth quarter scoring. I know.
Undrafted player.
Yeah, so, again, there's limitations on what he can do, but I think for what they ask of him, he's been pretty darn good.
Oof. Okay. What grade would you give D'Angelo Russell?
F. Awful. I mean, he's got the worst plus-minus -53 of any player in the conference finals, all four teams. Worst defensive rating. Worst net rating for the Lakers. He's been a disaster. He has been an utter disaster.
I'm so curious to see what his market is this offseason. All right, let's go with my guy, Jamal Murray. His grade is
A++.
Oh, yeah.
Highest graded student. Leading scorer. 30-plus points in all three games. By the way, he really turned the series around in Game 2 in a very tight game when he went crazy in the Mile High City. And really, that moment changed the series.
23 points in the fourth.
Yeah, that moment, his fourth quarter changed the series. It sucked the life out of the Lakers. And really, I think for a young team was kind of the we've arrived moment.
Yeah. By the way, he had 30 in the first half of the next game, so he had 53 points in three quarters. Unbelievable. All right, what grade would you give Nikola Jokić?
A.
Yeah.
Top 2 in points, rebounds, and assists this postseason. 7 triple-doubles. A student, no question.
Michael Porter Jr., MPJ, baby.
I'm going to give him a B+. He's finally arrived. Length. He has the best plus-minus of any player in the playoffs.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? So he's been a tremendous player and an asset. His length. You can get a little jumper from him. Michael Porter, we've been waiting a long time for this, and this has arrived.
Okay. All right, let's go to the Eastern Conference. Marcus Smart from the Boston Celtics. Give him a grade.
D. You know he's got as many turnovers as made baskets in the conference finals. So he's shooting 35%. He has really, he's looked old in these conference finals.
Now, you've been trying to trade this guy for a minute. Jaylen Brown.
C-. Now, let's be fair, though. He is averaging 17 a game, and he gives you good effort on defense. But he leads all players this postseason. 52 turnovers.
Oh. He can't handle. All right, next up. Go easy on my guy, Jayson Tatum.
C-. Most missed shots of any player. Has not made a field goal in the fourth. I mean, Jaylen Brown is not shooting well, but it's a bad hand. Well, he's got bad hands.
Yeah, Tatum had 51, a record in Game 7 to win the series. Saved him in Game 6 in Philly.
The difference is Brown is struggling yet still aggressive. Tatum is struggling and isn't.
I'm just.
I can't fault the guy for an injured hand.
What grade would you give Jimmy Butler?
A++. Well, I mean, what do you want me to say? He's
Look at that photo.
He has made more mid-range jumpers than both Tatum and Jaylen Brown combined this postseason. He's made 32 mid-range jumpers. I like it because I like layered basketball. I love the mid-range jumper. That's why I've always loved Chris Paul. Not everything has to be a 3. Jimmy Butler is way old school. He would have been great in Jordan's era. He'll fight you, taunt you, mid-range. He's got a little Kawhi Leonard, but more available. He's got a little bit of a throwback player.
He's better than Kawhi Leonard. What grade would you give Gabe Vincent?
I got to give him, again, on what we expect from him. He's an A student. You think he's a C student?
No, I didn't say
he had 29 points in Game 3. That's the most by any undrafted player in the conference finals history. So when a student overachieves, in my class, I give my curve, I give him an A.
Wow, that's... Okay, Austin Reeves couldn't get an A, but Gabe Vincent can. All right, moving on. Bam Adebayo, we'll wrap up.
Well, Austin Reeves is down 0-3.
Also true.
Bam Adebayo, I'll give him an A-. I will say this. Playoff career high, 18 points, 51% shooting. He's been efficient. Highest net rating of any player. Super active, great length. Like, I've had my issues with Bam. Sometimes he feels like in big spots let you down. I think he's been great. And I think he had a couple of dunks yesterday. He's playing with confidence now. That dude, Bam, is playing downhill.
Yeah.
He is playing with a ton of confidence. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.